It's Monday the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you. It is 11 a.m. and I hate the way I look in the mornings. I probably literally don't even look any different to you guys, but I think it's because I know I have just, well, not just woken up, but I am not showered, I'm not ready yet. It is Monday. It is the start of the week. Luke has just started his new job, so congratulations to Luke. I'm so happy and so proud. But that has come hand in hand with me now feeling it's more realistic that I'm unemployed. So I have spent the morning, I made myself a coffee, and I have been on LinkedIn updating my profile. I did a post saying about how it's been a month now and how this job hunt has made me realise all the accomplishments that I have done in the past, everything that I've accomplished through my own dedication, my own hard work. And those of you who are watching, I know you have come from my Twitch, friends that I have made from when I streamed on Twitch. And it sounds really big-headed when I say it, but I truly am so proud of myself. Anyway, that was a bit of a side note. I updated my LinkedIn and I added some projects that I've done, added some images to show them, because there's only so much that I can put in my portfolio. So fingers crossed that will allow me to make some connections. I have also applied for about 10 jobs that I would love to do on the Canadian Job Bank. So again, fingers crossed. But I'm gonna go shower now. I'm gonna get ready. I was supposed to do my everything shower yesterday, but I thought I would wait till today because I'm unemployed. I have like all the time in the world. Anyway, I'll give more of an update after my shower when I'm all freshened up. I just watched that clip back and the mic was laying on top of my tripod. I'm trying different like layouts with my mic and it sounds like I filmed it in a potato, but I'm not gonna re-record, so I'm sorry about the audio there. Guys, I literally sat on the couch. I'm gonna be making my toast while I talk to you, by the way. I'm hungry. It's 20 to 2, okay? From the way this looks, it looks like the editing, it looks like I had some cereal and then instantly went on and had some toast. No, it has been a few hours. I did my hair. Oh, actually, before that, I sat on the couch and I was like, this is kind of depressing. I'm home on my own, haven't got a job, really want to be creative in general, but our desks aren't arriving. Actually, I haven't told you that yet. Okay, update time. I managed to get our desks. Luke transferred our money onto his Wise, which is a travel card, so we could get around the credit card limit. So that's pretty sick. Our desks arrive on Friday, supposedly. So we're gonna set them up with you guys and then set my PC up. And yeah, oh my God, it honestly, like the feeling of having a desk, having an office, it kind of makes me feel like things are gonna move on a bit more. I'm gonna do some design case studies, get my portfolio up. And I can't really do that without a desk because I'm not in that work environment. Anyway, so that's exciting. I'm also gonna stream again. How exciting is that? I'm honestly so excited. For those who don't know, maybe you've stumbled upon this video or you've just subscribed, which by the way, thank you so much to like the past 10 subscribers. Welcome. Okay, my storage ran out. I was rambling anyway. Basically, hi, welcome, thank you so much. These have been fun to make. Anyway, I've got my toast. There were 3 slices left of the bread and I'm not leaving one. So I'm having 3 slices of toast. And I also did my hair. I tried some new techniques and I think it looks pretty good. My bangs are still really friggin' weird. Like, I can't tame them. I can't do it. So they're growing out officially. So the plans, I think what my rambling in the last clip before my phone storage ran out was saying was that I got stuck on the couch looking for jobs. And before I knew it, it was 1 p.m. And then I was like, okay, I gotta go do my hair. So I've just done that. It is now 2 p.m. basically. The apartment is a bit of a mess and I've purposely told Luke not to clean because I need things to do. So we're gonna be doing that. And I think I'm gonna pick up a couple more books. During this week, I want to go downtown and join the Vancouver library because I can't get audiobooks from the library that I joined locally. I've been using my Guernsey and Sydney libraries for my Libby app, but I wanna join the Vancouver library to get more ebooks because how exciting would that be? But physical books are really getting me more into reading, so I'm gonna get more of these. This series is now complete, apart from the new one that's coming out soon. Yeah, I'm gonna eat my toast. I'll update you when we start cleaning the apartment. Sorry, did I say anything in the last clip? My mic's playing up. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I was basically saying that that was a lot for a bin run. I had to take 3 trips, as you saw. It was ridiculous. I think I left it a little bit too late. I'm gonna do that weekly from now on. That was just 2 weeks worth of garbage, as they say over here. But because the bins are so big, like they can manage all of that. But I think we're just gonna do it weekly anyway, just so it isn't that difficult. It has gotten really hot all of a sudden. It's 25 degrees and it is 20 to 3 p.m. So I think I'm gonna get this done as quick as possible because I'm gonna be sweating. And then I'm gonna go over to the library and have a look at some new books and return this book. I do feel like I should leave some things to do tomorrow, but also because it's so hot, like I don't want to be inside the apartment. So maybe I'll just go for a walk rather than doing everything in one day and then the rest of the week I don't know what to do with myself. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that actually. I'm gonna save the library until tomorrow. Once I've cleaned, I'm gonna go for a walk, listen to some music. I'll have a thing. I'll let you guys know. I'll update you. Died and I literally can't remember what I was talking about or if I was even talking. I don't think I was talking actually. I think I was like showing you guys something. I just remembered. Okay, I was doing the whiteboard that we got on our fridge and I added what I need to do this week. I have a chat with a potential job on Tuesday, so I wrote that on. And I just neatened up the place. I've hoovered, as you saw, and off camera I cleaned the bathrooms. I thought it would be gross if I showed you guys that. Next is I need to water our little plant because it has been 2 weeks. Apparently our plant needs 1 to 2 tablespoons of water every 2 weeks. But first I wanted to have a break. I have a Dr. Pepper with a heart-shaped ice. Look how cute it is. It is hitting the spot. It's so hot in here. Every evening or afternoon it gets so hot in our apartment because it's just windows and it's a west-facing apartment, so it's scorching. I'm sweating, but I'm really happy that Luke can come home and he's gonna have a really nice clean apartment to come home to after his first day of work. Mission accomplished. I'm gonna watch some TV and drink this drink and then I'm gonna water our plant and then I think Luke will be home, so then I need to start on dinner. I am enjoying this house-made thing. Also, my mic is currently on charge. I think it ran out of battery and that's why it wasn't working, but I really prefer the quality of my voice when I use that mic, so I really apologize for how I sound. It probably isn't even that bad, but I'm a perfectionist, so oh yes. And my lion's mane. Honestly, I've tried so many different ways of doing my hair now. It looks fine in the mirror and then I put my camera on and it's like, anyway, please excuse the sunburn again. It is so hot at the moment and Luke asked a colleague at his new job whether this was normal and it is normal. So we're excited for, it literally feels like we're in Australia. Like, did we move to Australia? Anyway, it is the next day. I have got myself a bowl of cereal. That book I have read, that is actually the next mission of the day, is to return that book back to the library. I'm driving to a nearby city and it is near downtown, but it's not quite at downtown. Go speak to a company about a potential job. I'm really nervous. I spoke to them on the phone and I've researched their company and it seems like something that I can do. I'm just gonna go and speak to them and get the feel for the place. Don't worry, I'm gonna share my live location with Luke. It's a new city. I'm just a girl. My drive to the library to return this book will be a practice run because driving is scary. Also, excuse my shaking. Every morning I shake. So we're gonna go return this book after I've eaten the cereal. We're gonna eat Sarah's new video. We're gonna watch Sarah's new video. Sarah is my favorite booktuber. If you don't know, shout out to her. Very inspirational. I can just tell that she works so hard, and she kind of made me want to do this YouTube diaries thing. So anyway, I'm gonna go watch one of her videos while eating my cereal, and then we're gonna go to the library, like I've said like 3 times now, and then we're gonna go to the nearby city and have a conversation with those people at a potential job. I will update you and let you know how it goes. Apparently it's a 50-minute drive. It is currently 10 a.m. so I want to hopefully get there like 10 minutes earlier. Apparently this drive doesn't have any freeways, so I think I should be okay with my driving. This is the first time that I'm going in a car on the Canadian roads on my own. I drove on my own all the time in Guernsey, but that's just completely different, and I am legally allowed to. I have N plates. It's just nerve-wracking, but I gotta do it sometime, otherwise I never will. Also, what is going on? I'm fed up on my bangs being like this. I'm kind of rushing, so that's why I'm not using my mic. Anyway, I'm gonna stop saying that in every clip. If I don't use my mic, you're probably gonna hear it, and it probably sounds okay anyway. So I'm gonna head down to the car, I'll let you guys know how the meeting goes. I wish I didn't park reverse because I feel like everyone's gonna look at me. It's been 2 hours. I haven't recorded any of it because obviously I can't record while driving. I got to the place and spoke to someone and all seems really good. And then I drove back. It was about 40 minutes there, 40 minutes back, and there was some traffic too. And my Google Maps stopped working decidedly, like literally during the drive. So I had to pull into a supermarket like in the middle of nowhere, hit a curb. And then people were looking at me and I got out of the car to check and the car's absolutely fine. But I was just like, I hit a curb. And the person that I was talking to was just like, okay. I carried on the drive, everything started working. I'm now at the mall where I got my book from. So we're gonna go and return before we forget kindness.
Warm breeze through the window. Coffee getting cold. Your smile in the lamplight. Stories left untold.
Okay, I'm home. I'm actually just in the car in the parking lot. Car park, I mean. Yeah, that was really tiring driving on my own for the first time, but I'm so glad I did it. Like I've done it now. I won't be worried. I know what to expect. It wasn't too bad. I avoided the highway, stopped by the mall after my meeting, and I returned whatever the book was called. I've forgotten what it's called. The last book of the Before the Coffee Gets Cold series. So that is returned, and I did look for another book, but it was unsuccessful. I could not find anything that I wanted. But that just means that we have a mission for the rest of the week, and that is to find a book. After the library, well actually while I was in the library, I heard an announcement about a drop-in event for people looking for work, and I'm literally looking for work, and I was looking for the books and I was like, no way has that announcement just happened while I'm here. What are the odds? So I spoke to a librarian, she took me to where it was. She did give me advice on my resume. So I think right now I'm really tired from all the driving and the heat, and I didn't drink enough water, I have a headache. So I'm gonna go upstairs to my apartment, gonna refresh, have a drink on ice, and yeah, I'm gonna just relax. Maybe tomorrow will be a CV resume rewrite day. I got home and the kitchen was a mess, even though I tidied yesterday, so I just tidied it up and I made myself a snack of blueberries, which I left them up there, and I got myself a Dr. Pepper on ice. Today was crazy. I had a conversation with someone about a potential job, which I'm nervous about because it is a new role. It has the transferable skills that I got from my previous roles, but some new like elements in it, and I know that I can do it. Like I'm confident and it's really exciting, but it's still like I get imposter syndrome, and sorry if I'm fiddling with my hair, like I need to fix it. So that conversation went well. Like I said in the car before, it was quite a long drive, so I'm quite tired. There was a lot of concentration and making sure that I'm safe on the roads, obviously, and following all the lanes, following what Google Maps is saying. It's actually only like 21 degrees today. Yesterday was like 28. It was insane. I got myself a snack because even though I'm tired from being out and about and I want to just watch TV and relax or find an audiobook and scroll, whatever, I do really need to rewrite my CV. There was a thing that the drop-in session gave me today, and it kind of has like the layout that people prefer, font size, font and everything. And at the moment my resume is really designed because I'm looking for a design position primarily. So even though I really want to show off my design skills and make it all pretty, I'm going to redo it bland like this so anyone can read it. Computer systems, AI, anything can read it, because they can have a look at my design portfolio if they want to see my design skills. So let's do that. I've got the laptop ready. Thank you, Luke, for letting me borrow your laptop so much. Okay. Oh, CV redesign done. My resume is all redesigned. I'm really excited because the rewording and the way that it's laid out should be much more optimized for the systems that they use for hiring now. And I kind of want to go back to like all of the jobs that I've applied to ever and send this resume and see if anything changes. So I actually think I'm going to go through LinkedIn now and just apply for any graphic design job that excites me, any marketing job that gives me butterflies in my tummy. And let's see if anything happens with this new resume.
Everything feels lighter on a summer night. Take it slow, take it easy. Life's a song we're meant to play. In this moment, sweet and breezy, let tomorrow find its way.
I'm warm. It's only like 14 degrees today, but I'm warm. It's 10 a.m. now. I spent 3 hours this morning, so I woke up at 7, applying for jobs with my new resume. And I wrote some new cover letters as well, more tailored to the jobs that I was applying for. And I don't know if I explained thoroughly yesterday, so I went to a drop-in session yesterday, as I mentioned, and they told me about ATS-friendly resumes. I had no idea anything about that, so I tailored my resumes to be more ATS friendly. I think I showed you that yesterday anyway. So it's given me quite a lot more confidence and excitement applying for these jobs, because I feel like it wasn't me, it was my resume. Fingers crossed my resume is going to be seen, because a lot of the jobs that I'm applying for, I get butterflies in my stomach, okay? Like I actually get excited, and I just really want to continue with my design career, because as you guys know who are watching this, if you have come from my Twitch or my Discord, which by the way, I'll put a link in the description to my Discord in case anyone else wants to join. As I was saying, I actually forgot what I was saying. I think I was saying, no, I've actually forgotten what I'm saying. I'll write it down somewhere. I'm gonna go downtown today because yesterday you guys came with me to the library and I could not find a book. It's a really small library at the mall near here. We're also gonna go where we will get our steak sauce that we liked from Japan, and I feel like there was something else, so I might have to message Luke to double check. That is our to-do list for today, so let's head out. Oh, I also actually wanted to do some thoughts and feelings, because obviously this is video diaries. Oh my god, like the amount of learning this experience has given me, like I'm actually starting to think that the meaning of life is just to learn. All I have done in the past like however many years is just learn. And honestly, I love learning, but It's just quite crazy when you like think about it and you take a step back and you're like, oh my God, I've learned so much. Anyway, I'm gonna head out now. I'm gonna go to the train to go downtown. I think I might do an experiment and try and film in public because literally nobody cares. Like, I know that nobody cares, but when you're in it and when you're there, it's so scary to film in public. Anyway, I'm gonna head out now. Roller coaster of a day, honestly. I have had one job interview planned for tomorrow and 3 job rejections in 10 minutes. It's such a wave of emotions because on the one hand, like, to get one interview is insane. It has been so difficult to get past the ATS system, if that's what it's called. And I feel like the last 3 rejections, they were jobs I applied for before I remapped my resume. But I did go back to the one that I really wanted to work for. And I've applied for that 3 times. Once, and then I got rejected. Second, because they reposted the role and I was like, let me help you with that. I reapplied. Third time, I applied yesterday with my new resume. So I don't know whether they would like integrate the applications or whether I still have one waiting and then it might get through. I don't know. I don't want to like spam them, but I do really want to work there. Anyway, I've got my bag ready. I'm gonna take me talking off camera. I'm taking a tote. So I've transferred my raccoon cat to my tote bag and it's quite heavy. We got glass containers for Tupperware, but they're heavy, so maybe it wasn't a great idea. But I have my lunch with me, a sandwich, a bar, and some rice cakes, and I got some water. I was gonna put some green tea in my cup, but my bag's heavy enough. I don't want to carry another cup around, so I'm just gonna take my water. I do need to up my water intake anyway. I'm gonna head out now. I've got my portable charger. That's why I'm using my AirPod as a mic, because with the mic that I use, the DJI one, you have to like plug in a receiver, but my phone's charging, so I can't. I don't know whether I'm gonna film in public. Like I said, I'm probably gonna be too scared. But let's go to the library. Semi-filming in public. I found a little corner in this outdoor area of the library and I just wanted to show what I got. At first is the eShop. I obviously had to, like, as soon as I saw her books, I was like, I just need to pick them up. So I got this one. I think it's the first one in this series, the Shades of Magic series. I'll double check that. This as well, Family Drama by Rebecca Fallon. It's not on my TBR, but I literally saw Sarah on her video yesterday, so that she's gonna read it. So yeah, I'm going in on that. and another is Yellow Face by R.F. Kuang. I really liked Babble by her, so I hope I really like this one as well. I've had my lunch. I sat in the rooftop garden area in this library and I just had my sandwich. So I think now my bag is really heavy as I anticipated because of my lunchbox, so my shoulder hurts. So I think I'm gonna, I can't remember what my plans were coming. Oh, I need to go to Robson Street and get the steak sauce and things like that from Convenia, so I'm gonna go do that and then get the SkyTrain to the supermarket, which has my green tea and other things that I need that I've forgotten. Back from Convenia, I got a curry sweat and curry and steak sauce. And tell me why, when we were in Japan, I was fine with talking to people in Japanese. Like, I would happily go up to people and converse in the little Japanese that I know. But when I go into there, I lose all ability. Like, why? They would literally be, I don't know, maybe they won't care, but they might be like happy to hear it. And I know that they definitely speak Japanese. They speak Japanese to other Japanese customers. So it's really annoying when I could literally practice and I don't. I just go in and I'm just like, hey, thank you, yeah. Like, I literally could practice my Japanese by speaking to them, but I don't do it. I'm home. Thank God. I'm exhausted. My bag was so heavy. Remind me next time to bring 2 bags so I can like distribute the balance. Anyway, I'm gonna do a little haul from downtown. First of all, again, I've got my forehead cut off. I hate it. It's because I couldn't be bothered to go get my tripod. I just can't be bothered, so I'm propping it. So first of all, from Convenia, I got Pocari Sweat. I got some curry, emergency curries. This is Luke's. It's hot. And then mild ones for me because I can't deal with spice. These are what I was talking about, by the way. Now I can show you. So they're basically these like curry packets and they have vegetables with them. I got this steak, well, it's actually teriyaki sauce. We had a steak sauce from Japan that was like incredible, but we can't find it. Like, we can't find it in any Asian supermarket or anywhere. So the teriyaki sauce has to do. And then I also went to, I think I said it in a little clip, but if not, I went on a detour in downtown. There's like this cute thing over here where small artists, small businesses who create things can bring their stuff. I mean, I think that's a thing in the UK, but it just wasn't really in Guernsey. But they bring their creations into these little shops and they have like, it's like a market, but all the time. So I got some business cards because I can't spend any money right now. But when I do, I'm going to be revisiting these business cards that were like my favorite, and they have online shops like Etsy and stuff. So I'm definitely going to revisit because they were adorable. I actually think I got a couple clips, but I was scared that they thought I was like trying to steal their work or something. So my books, I already said I'm allowed to renew and send these books back to the library near me. I don't have to go all the way downtown to do that. So I think it will be okay if I don't get to them so fast. The only thing I found out while in the downtown library is, unfortunately, it is not allowed for the Libby app. There's a lot of constraints. I don't know whether that's a here thing. Hang on, I'm just gonna grab a chair. It seems like here there's a library per city and you can borrow books from them and return them, and they're all integrated in that way physically. But with ebooks, there's licensing. So I need to join the library of the city that I'm in, which is ironically further away than the library that I have joined. I think I'm just on the border of 2 cities. So the library that I did join, which is closer, is actually the other city. So I can't borrow any ebooks from Libby using that card, and I can't for Vancouver either. So I'm gonna have to add another mission to this week, and tomorrow let's go to join another library. Anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping now. I'm gonna relax, I think, and have a Dr. Pepper. That has apparently become a daily reward thing. I need to stop with that, but I'll do that next week. I don't know. I did just get, what was it? Strange Buildings I'll put it on the screen here, by Uketsu, so his third book, and those books I have, like the last two, finished his books in one evening because it's just so captivating. They're so good, like I just want to know more and more and more, like I can't stop reading them. So let's see if that happens with this one. I already said I was going to stop yapping and I haven't, I've continued, so I am actually going to stop yapping. I'm going to put this stuff away and I'll check in with you guys either later or tomorrow. Morning and welcome to day 4 of my unemployed job hunting journey. I just had a cup of green tea and I just showered and got ready. Last night I laid in bed and I read Strange Buildings, oh my god, on Libby, and yeah, so far it is so good. I was only able to read like half of the first chapter. The way that he writes these books, I'm like getting confused. I'm like, is this real? It's so immersive. He's writing about, oh my god, from the author's perspective. It literally talks about how the last 2 books were released and then people came to him with stories about their buildings and their situations, and now this is why this one's being written. And I don't know, I'm literally second guessing myself. I'm like, is it all real or is it immersing me in the book? But then you read the book and it's about the narrator who is investigating these stories, so it must be immersion for the book. It's good though, like to make me question it. I mean, looking forward to carrying on reading that, and then as soon as I've read that, I am then going to go on to The Fragile Threads of Power. This morning I woke up and then I applied for a few more jobs again. I have a job interview today in 1 hour and I'm really nervous. It's a admin role and I'm just like nervous that I'm gonna say the wrong answers to questions. My stomach is turning. I'm gonna have a green tea and hopefully calm myself down, get my laptop, well, Luke's laptop, set up with Zoom for the meeting, and I will come back with an update and let you guys know how it went. Interview complete. That went well, actually. I was really worried because I wasn't receiving a link and I was like, they've ghosted me. Like, I do not need this. But the link came through and I had a lovely conversation with them. She was a lovely lady. It just feels like a video game. It feels like I'm collecting skills on my character. Anyway, interview is done. That is all sorted. Right now, I think I'm gonna have some brunch because I'm not too nervous to eat anymore. And then we're going to head to the library, a third library, and we're gonna join that so that we can get some Libby ebooks, some more ebooks. How exciting. The camera is back out. You know what that means. I have an update. I have another interview invitation. What is going on? I was literally like begging the universe for this. Like, I'm so ready to start my life. This is just really exciting. I'm so excited. So this is another interview. I haven't got their date or time yet, but I just interviewed them back, emailed them back. The sun has come out as well and it's really, really nice out there. I have been feeling a little bit homesick today. I think it's just because, like, look, it's an empty apartment. I'm on my own. I've been applying for jobs, getting rejections. Got some interview requests today though, which is nice. But overall, like, just been alone with my thoughts. So I've been watching my old videos, which is why I'm doing this. It seems a bit like big-headed or like weird to watch yourself, but it's just watching what it was like in Guernsey, and I've left little messages for myself within these videos, so it's so nostalgic watching these. I'm not going to watch them too much because then it will lose all of that like effect, but it's been nice to reminisce. I'm going to watch this last one and then I'm going to get ready. And because obviously it works, I want to do a message to my future self. If you are working right now, well done. Like, that was a lot of work. That was so hard. I just got another email for a job offer. This is crazy. some lunch. I keep having really late lunch. It's 3 p.m. These are the books that I chose. So I got 3 books from the new library that I joined, and I also found a bunch on the Libby app. So I'm really excited to get into reading again. First of all, Heavenly Bodies. I got this because first of all, my name is in the title, and secondly, I've seen a friend on Instagram reading this ages ago and reading the back. So it says, in a world ruled by the cruel and merciless stars, Elara has been cursed by fate. A prophecy promises she will fall for a star, but that it will kill them both. Like forbidden love, what? So when Ariete, sorry if I'm pronouncing all of these wrong, Ariete, star of wrath and war, descends to wreak havoc on Elara's kingdom of night, she flees her home, only to be captured by the neighbouring Helios, kingdom of light, and falls straight into the arms of an enemy prince. That is literally so up my street. Like, that sounds like I'm gonna love it so much. Fearing that Ariete might turn his sights to Helios next, Prince Lorenzo is forced to train Elara as a weapon, one worthy of battling against the tyrannical reigns of the stars. But there are shadows even within the kingdom of light, and they threaten to reveal the darkness in Lorenzo's past and the ancient magic that slumbers in Elara's veins. And with it all comes an undeniable star-crossed pull between Elara and Lorenzo that neither of them can seem to resist. I want to read this. I want to read this so bad. I'm excited. I'm so excited. This is like, how many pages? It's always really scary doing this. 483 pages, so it's like 500 pages long. The text is like not that small, so I reckon I can get through this. Next is Holly by Stephen King, because I read Mr. Mercedes. Holly is a character in Mr. Mercedes. I'm excited because she was a good character in the book, so looking forward to it. Last but not least, I got The Favourites because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard that this is like a Wuthering Heights retelling. It says in the back from another author's quote, part Wuthering Heights and part Daisy Jones and the Six. I haven't like read that. This novel is brilliantly choreographed as a gold medal performance and will keep you guessing until its last page. I'm so excited. Hang on, what does the actual blurb say? She might not have a famous name, funding, or her family support, but Katarina Shaw has always known that she was destined to become an Olympic skater. When she meets Heath Rocker, a lonely kid stuck in the foster care system, their instant connection makes them a formidable duo on the ice. Clinging to skating and each other to escape their turbulent lives, Kat and Heath... Really? Kat... How did I not see that? Heath and Katarina. Heathcliff and Catherine, was it Catherine? Go from childhood sweethearts to champion ice skaters, captivating the world with their scorching chemistry, rebellious style, and roller coaster relationship. Until a shocking incident at the Olympic Games brings their partnership to a sudden end. As the 10-year anniversary of their final skate approaches, an unauthorized documentary reignites the public fascination with Shaw and Rocker, claiming to uncover the real story through interviews with their closest friends and fiercest rivals. Kat wants nothing to do with the documentary, but she can't stand the thought of someone else defining her legacy. So, after a decade of silence, she's telling her story. From the childhood tragedies that created her all-consuming bond with Heath to the clash of desires that tore them apart, sensational rumours have haunted their every step for years, but the truth may be even more shocking than the headlines. I'm choosing this purely because of the Wuthering Heights references. It seems exciting, so I'm looking forward to that. So they're the 3 that I got from the new library. And just to remind everybody, these are the ones that I got from the Vancouver City Library. And I'm really looking forward to these as well. I have a really nice selection here. You'll probably be seeing these in a reading blog shortly. I just dropped all of the books. Welcome to day 5 of this journey. I have not vlogged yet this morning. It is almost midday because I went on LinkedIn and I remembered I had a free trial of LinkedIn Premium and I haven't been using it properly. So I've been using it for like analytics of who's viewed my profile so I can make connections, which has worked so far. And I've also used it to see who... I just said that. I'm tired. It was free. and I realized I then get access to free courses. I'm pretty sure I'll update if they were like free to anyone with LinkedIn or whether it's to do with my premium. Anyway, I did a couple courses. An update from yesterday, because I can't remember whether I said it or not, but I got the part-time job. I'm an office and part-time assistant, and that is just really exciting to me. I'm going to develop so many new skills, and I'm going to be able to earn some pocket money while I keep job hunting for my dream career. This afternoon at 3:30, I'm going to go down to the office and meet people and see what the workspace is like, and then sign things, and I'll probably have to bring my work permit and things like that. But before that, I do need to go grocery shopping, so I'm going to have something really quick to eat and then go grocery shopping. But before that, like I said, I didn't have anything really to do, and applying for jobs constantly is burning me out, and also hiring processes take time, so I'm piling up all of these jobs, but all of these jobs theoretically and hopefully are still looking at applicants and still going through that process, so I don't want to have too many backlogged. I also got another interview invitation for next week, so that's really exciting, and a call with a head of design for a company, not for a job, but for advice. The courses that I did were marketing, analytics, and Figma, because Figma I have seen on a lot of job descriptions for design roles over here. It was so similar to Adobe XD, so that's really exciting, but I'm waiting for my desk. The desks are arriving today, but we don't know when. So now I'm kind of stressed because I'm going out at 3:30, but and then I need to ask Luke about that. So yeah, that is an update from me. We got our desk delivered and they have just left it under the thing, and I am just one person. How am I going to bring all of this up? Something to eat to get my like energy levels up because I'm so tired. Like it just suddenly came on after I stopped, like when I updated with you guys before saying what I was going to do today. So I haven't done grocery shopping. I messaged Luke and I was like, can't, it's just across the road, but like I don't know, my energy levels just dropped, and I think I'm just burnt out because there's been so much going on this week, so much transitions, job application, resume rewriting, and I rested. I've got my blanket here and I've just been watching Sarah's videos because she's just my comfort YouTuber. Before that I was listening to P1 Harmony to try and like get excited because I love P1 Harmony, but it was just too energetic for me, so I switched that off. The desks arrived. Like, look, what the heck, like there's some by the door too. I don't know if you can see, but the instructions for the delivery was for the delivery people to come up to our apartment. We put our apartment number and like the door buzzer code and everything, and they just didn't, and it was so embarrassing because it was just a junk pile. People were walking past it and I was like, and the building manager was like, what's going on? And I was like, we told them to come up, I'm sorry. So we had to get like a trolley, and the building maintenance guy helped me bring them up, and it was just like, oh my God. I have no energy as it is, so it was exhausting, but they're all up here. It's tiring being tired. Anyway, it is 2:15 and in an hour and 15 minutes I have that meeting, so I'm gonna probably, I think I might walk there, but it's a half an hour walk, but it might get my energy levels up a bit. Exercise is good for you. I just heard the door, hang on. Okay, it wasn't for me, it's for the neighbour. Anyway, that was just a little update. Sometimes the day doesn't go to plan, and that's okay. I think for the next hour I'm gonna try and read some of my book if it doesn't send me to sleep. And then, because the place is a half an hour walk, I'm probably going to leave like 45 minutes early. So I don't have an hour to read actually. I can't figure it out, but I'll set an alarm. Tomorrow in Guernsey is Liberation Day. Happy Liberation Day. May 9th. So obviously this video is going to come out after then. It is when Guernsey was liberated from the Germans during the occupation in World War II. And it used to be really exciting. They would have rides on the pier and stalls and parties and events. And then around like COVID time, things stopped and they started doing it by parishes. That kind of like lost momentum for like everyone celebrating. And then last year was a big milestone. I think it was the 75th anniversary of it, so it went crazy. Everyone was like celebrating. There were so many events going on. It looked vibrant. It looked so much fun. But Luke and I were traveling. That was actually our travel day. It's actually been a year since we traveled from Bangkok back to the UK after our 9 months of traveling. So year anniversary, that's insane. Our lives then were so different to our lives now. So this year obviously we're in Canada for it, so there actually is a May Day parade in a town near us, so we're gonna go and steal that. Basically, we're gonna go to that parade and we're gonna pretend it's for Liberation Day. That is why I'm resting a little more today, because I want to have fun tomorrow. I need my energy levels back, so I'm reading Strange Buildings still by Uketsu. I've read a little bit more of it, and then I'm probably gonna listen to the audiobook. We will prescribe you another cat. I tend to have like a book and an audiobook going as like separate things, so they're my two that I'm going right now. And then as soon as I finish Strange Buildings, I'm starting Heavenly Bodies. Anyway, I'm gonna read and get cozy and then walk to my meeting. Just finished with my meeting. It seems like a really good opportunity, so I was really nervous about it because I'm like scared to commit to a role because I've applied for so many. I'm like, what if this other one that I've applied for then like asks, and then I have to let that other person down? But I guess that is just the way it is. So I've accepted this role, and it is someone's personal assistant and the office assistant as well. So I feel like it would be a really good opportunity to get experience in like an admin assistant role, and then that will open up more roles for me if I keep struggling to get design. I feel like I've walked too far. No, I'm fine. But I guess that's just the way it is. If another role comes up, then I'll have to just speak to her about it, and I'm sure she'll understand. It's part-time as well, so rather than being at home in the mornings, I'm helping someone out with their like office admin stuff. Like, I think I need to just relax. I'm walking home now anyway. Also, walking was a really good idea. I feel so much better. It's just getting out, smelling the nature. I've been listening to music. I was going to listen to my audiobook, but I think my brain just hurts from taking in information because of the courses that I did this morning. This walk was a really good idea. I'm feeling good. I wish I was recording. I literally dropped my earbud like 5 times. Look, it's still there. It's still on the floor. Anyway, I'm home now. I'm feeling so much better, honestly. It's weird how psychological things are. I was just so tired and run down and just didn't want to use up any energy. I just wanted to sit on the couch and watch comfort things, and I just had so much butterflies in my stomach. But after I had something to eat and went on that walk and finalized some details of this opportunity, I feel so much better. I'm feeling positive. I think I'm just putting a lot of pressure on myself. As much as I really can't wait to get my life started, it's going to take time, and it's going to be stepping stone. So I have nothing right now, and then I have this part-time office assistant role, and then the next stepping stone I think is a full-time job, and then, you know, step. And that's not to say I'm gonna mess people around and join jobs, leave them. I'm gonna be smart about it, and that's why I think I felt wary about this one, because she is a really lovely lady and I don't want to let her down. But I said to her fully transparently that I am looking for full-time work, and she was like, that is absolutely fine. If you have appointments, you can go off. So this sounds really good. Right, from now I'm making this video. This video will end when I find a job, and that's gonna be really fun. I mean, it's such a lie because I've just decided that, like, I came up with the idea yesterday. I don't know. Just let me know in the comments if you feel clickbaited or upset. I'm sorry. I am home now. It's 4 p.m. Luke's gonna be home soon. I'm really hungry, so I think I'm gonna get started on dinner. Anyway, I just wanted to update because feeling a little bit low before and tired. I'm feeling better now. That being said, I think this is a good place to end this video, because all that's left for today is to go grocery shopping with Luke when he gets home after dinner. Tomorrow we're going to this parade. I will add in my next moving vlog, our desk setups, maybe my first stream, getting back into life for real, because I have a part-time job, I have an interview next week, I have a call with someone next week as well. My last vlog about trying to get back to myself and get back into reading, do the hobbies, get a sleep routine. I showered before 8 a.m. today, guys. So I'm very happy, and I feel like if it wasn't for me documenting this for myself and for fun. I wouldn't hold myself accountable and I wouldn't have actioned these wishes, if that makes sense. I know I'm talking like I'm an English lecturer. Anyway, I'm going to end this vlog here because it's been very successful and I want to end it on a positive note. Thank you so much for joining along with this weird week. It has been a weird transition and things to learn and a lot of improvement, and I'm very, very happy with the outcome so far. I will keep you guys updated with everything. I don't know what else to say for an outro, so all I'm going to say is thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye! Ha ha ha.